September 2025. Hello, my Virgos. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I am available for readings. So if you're interested in getting a reading with me, check that out. Check out my consultation page and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And if you are popping on tonight on my live, hi, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Also, if you're looking for your sign, I have done Aries through Leo. You go check that out on my playlist. Also, Monday and Tuesday, next week's horoscope. So the horoscope for the 1st. So on the 1st and 2nd, I will be posting up weekly horoscopes on my YouTube channel as well. So show your love and support and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. So on the 1st at 4:06 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturn goes retrograde in Pisces, and your perspective on commitments related to romance, marriages, leisure, communication, transportation, and creativity is likely to shift. The cycle is suitable for reevaluating, consolidating, or rebuilding key areas of your life, especially relationships. Once accustomed to the energies, you'll find that things even out and are smoother. And plus, it's a short retrograde too. It only lasts till November, and then February, Saturn moves into Aries. So, so it can be November might be a very intense time for change with relationships. You might return to previous projects and approach a new way of thinking. You might build a work in progress. Brand new major projects may not take off as quickly because Saturn is in retrograde, Neptune's in retrograde. We have a lot of planets in retrograde. So that is why you don't want to do, you don't want to start new business endeavors or new ideas like from the get, because it just means that things are not going to be as quickly as you want them to be. It's not going to grow as quickly, so it's not going to take fruit. So you may want to be patient and hold things off to a later time. Okay. Then let me see. So this could be also you working on your marriage. Saturn is well aspected this month, and to level things out, a deeper commitment in marriage is more likely. There is an overtone of seriousness and practicality, so you may not be spending so much time in your relationship. So it could be like either work and home, or you could be trying to purchase a house, for example, and focusing on other responsibilities going on in your life rather than the marriage itself or the relationship itself. This can also be a great time to mingle if you're single, because a serious love relationship can now come in because Saturn is well aspected with North Node, with the Lilith moon. Okay, so a very auspicious time for love here with this energy. So this could be a long-term love. We could see engagements happening at this time with this energy. And like I said, in the month of February, that is when it moves. Hi, Krishna. So on the 2nd at 9:23 a.m., Mercury moves into Virgo, into your 1st house. You become more analytical in your way of thinking. This could be a heavy energy time for some of you, not all of you. There could be a lot of anxiousness going on because South Node is here at this time, and you can be too detailed oriented here, overthinking, overanalyzing situations. So you're kind of like an overthinker this month. I would be very careful with allowing yourself to go down that slippery slope of overthinking and making things more complicated than they really are. So this could be a stressful time for you. You do have an easier time revealing truth, correcting other people's work. Getting to the bottom of things is very easy for you to do. It's a great time for problem solvers, researchers, a great time for those of you who are detailed oriented here. Just make sure that you are working at the task at hand, because you can become very detailed oriented at this time, and it may be cute for a minute, but then you just started another project or just gave yourself more work to do than you bargained for. Okay, share your love and support, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. So on the 6th at 12:51 a.m. Uranus goes retrograde. Marriage partnerships Marriage partnerships may become less serious and lighthearted. You're more likely to take charge now in your relationships without upsetting others' expectations. Uranus is in retrograde till like February 6th, and this is not the easiest energy time for business. Business could definitely slow during this period of time here with this energy, and I feel like this is a time of a slow progress. So growth is happening, just not at the pace that you want it. Or if you are growing at work with like raise or promotions or new responsibilities, right now with career, you're just moving sideways, okay? So that's all you're doing at this time. This could be updating yourself with the latest and greatest in technology. You could find that you know your job could be streamlining things right away. With this energy here, it could become more efficient with this energy, or you're trying to do more things on the internet now, or this could be like your job trying to make things faster and using the latest and greatest in technology during this time period as well. So that could also be happening. I feel for others of you, you're very prolific, you're very creative with this energy here. There could also be lessons, a lot of lessons with the internet, or updating yourself with the latest and greatest in technology here, or like a lot of experimentation going on with the internet and what works and what doesn't work. So right now, it's all going to be just a slow progress during this time period as well. Then on the 7th at 2:09 p.m., the full moon total lunar eclipse, we could feel this energy 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after. So think back with the new moon in Virgo, what happened. Partnerships may be tested, but there's nothing to fear if the relationship is strong, okay? Important one-on-one relationships could become the focus at this time. Business partnerships, adversaries. It is a time to strike a balance between your own needs and the needs of others at this time with this energy. So there needs to be compromise in order for these relationships in your life to work themselves out, or to have a peaceful time. So this is going to cause a lot of problems with your relationships. Love relationships can suffer. This can be talks of divorce coming up. You can be all up in your feelings here. This is not going to be the easiest time emotionally for you. This is not the best time to go assuming. You're very suspicious of others because there's a lack of communication or connectivity going on with the both of you. So both of you can find yourself bickering back and forth. Then on the 18th at 6:06 a.m., Mercury enters Libra here. And this is dealing with, this can be, this in your second house of money, dealing with your financial situation and trying to work out your money situation. Right now, it's well aspected here, so you can be receiving some kind of gifts, money, incentives, financial windfall, business picking up, or money owed to you at this time with this energy here as well, okay? This is a very good time for communications for you. This is a great time for those of you in sales with this energy here. Very creative time for you. This is a very logical time for you, very analytical in your way of thinking in regards to money. You're very smart with money at this time. Also with this energy, this is a great time for negotiations, persuasion, and diplomacy, which can lead you to financial planning, marketing, or careers involving design and aesthetics. This placement also suggests potential challenges with materialistic tendencies, a desire for luxuries, possible clashes with family or partner over money at this time can happen. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. Right now I'm on Virgo, so make sure to subscribe. Alrighty, and thank you. I appreciate your viewership. Right now I have 2 views and a lot of people on the comment bars, so make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So on the 19th at 8:39 a.m., Venus enters Virgo here. Your love language right now is being in service to others. This could also be a popular energy time for you. All eyes are on you. Great time to mingle if you're single. For some of you, this is going to be on a physical level. Your physical appearance, because Venus is in your first house, your physical appearance is going to change, and people can see you looking much younger at this time with this energy. You're drawn to perfection, always looking for ways to improve things or improve other people. So I would be careful with that, because Venus is opposing the Earth in Pisces and North Node in Pisces at this time. So you could become super critical of your partner, or you could be trying to change your partner at this time and telling them what's wrong with them. Okay, so I would be careful with that before you go pointing the finger at them. You need to kind of check yourself first and make sure whatever you're doing to help yourself is working for you before you go criticizing them. Okay, for others of you, you could find yourself volunteering. Those of you in school, you can be volunteering your time at school to whatever to help others. You tend to be more in your present. You love giving back to your community or school. You're not so quick to make new friends or jump into new relationships at this time with this energy here, because now your little checklist is out and you're making it a point to make sure that these people are worthy of getting to know you. Okay, so that's what's going on there. So you're not so quick, and you got your checklist out. And if they don't meet your criteria, bye-bye. On the 21st, 3:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the new moon partial solar eclipse in your first house. This is a beautiful time to make those birthday wishes here, okay, before the sun goes into Libra. So make those birthday wishes, alrighty. Now, you could be experiencing same stuff from last new moon that we had in August. So think back in August, what happened to you during that new moon, because you're definitely going to repeat some cycles here. This could also represent endings and new beginnings. This could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. Relationships can come to an end. It seems to be the theme song, okay, for the rest of the year, and moving into North Node in Aquarius and South Node in your 12th house in Leo. Okay, so there's a lot of lessons with relationships, karmic lessons, all right? Some of you could be getting into a lot of fights with other people because you could be acknowledging all the things that you do for others, or you not getting anything in return. Relationships can be very one-sided. You can be super critical of your partner, or a lot of trust issues coming up with this energy. You could be making a point to leave your partner at this time. On the 22nd, Mars in Scorpio at 3:54 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in your third house is forming it's already in a stellium here. So I feel like you can be very quiet. You can be keeping a lot more to yourself, super secretive at this time. Some of you, because of the stellium in Scorpio, if you're a sun in Virgo in the first house, you may want to read or listen to Scorpio's horoscopes on the YouTube or wherever, because you may relate a lot to Scorpio. And I said the same thing about Leos too, that Leos and Virgos right now can relate a lot to Scorpio, because you're kind of like going through the same stuff as Scorpio's horoscopes. So you may want to check that out and see if it relates to you. And if not, then I tried. The focus is going to be more towards your personal life and what's been going on for years, towards siblings, towards children, adult children, or your children in general. This could also be dealing with your marriage at this time with this energy. Other family members, live-in relationships can be the focus. For some of you, you're not getting along with other family members, and relationships can suffer because of a lack of communication, openness, and wanting more freedom, or feeling oppressed in your relationships at this time. Then on the 22nd, the sun enters Libra in your second house of money. You're likely to spend more during this time period, so watch your spending. Your income is probably going to be very good at this time. You're likely to have trouble sticking to a budget here, so I would be careful. Your sense of value of things should be accurate with this energy, but sticking to a budget, not so much. Opportunities to focus on financial balance, material security, and the development of personal talents in areas of beauty and art can be coming up. Also, this transit can focus on fairness, harmony in financial dealings, and partnerships, with potential challenges arising from relationships directly affecting your income. So you and your partner and your children could be fighting over money or how much you do for other people. That could be coming into focus focus here as well, or people talking you out of your money or swindling you out of your money. So I would be careful with that. You could be dealing with unexpected expenditures, so be careful with big purchases at this time. You can be fighting with your partner or other family members over your money at this time and how you spend it or how much help you give them, okay? The first card I come up with is the Devil card, being very indulgent at this time. This could also be dealing with obsessive thinking here with this energy. This could also be dealing with drugs and alcohol and not wanting to deal with your responsibilities at this time. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm trying to get my videos up to I'm trying to get my viewership up, and I'm trying to get my subscribership up. So if y'all can like, subscribe, and share, I really appreciate it. The Magician card, be careful of manipulative people here or liars at this time with this energy. So all is not what it seems at this time. Somebody around you may not be telling the truth or has a hard time telling the truth with this energy as well. So I do see that. The Ace of Cups, I do see emotional validation here as well. So truth could be coming to your reality at this time. A lot of things could be revealed. So, you know, be careful with that energy here, because this could be your truth coming up as well, and people kind of like throwing it in your face. The King of Wands, you're dealing with somebody that is stuck in their ways of thinking here with this energy. Alrighty, so I do see that coming up. The Three of Cups, somebody is more focused on other people and is more concerned about what other people think of them at this time or how they should behave with this energy. So they're more focused on what other people think in their lives. The Temperance card, I feel for some of you here, you know, this is like working on yourself. This is quitting your partying ways at this time and kind of settling down and focusing more. So some of you in school could be focusing more because of your grades. Okay, so you may have a difficult time with some of your classes here. I do see this a beautiful time for manifesting here as well. Some of you, this could be a great time to mingle if you're single with this energy. So I do see that coming up for you. You're more about your sanity during this time period as well. So I do see that. The Six of Coins, I do see prayers being answered, a time for destiny for some of you here. Some of you, you can be very giving, maybe too giving and too giving to a fault. So make sure if you're giving that you give for the sake of giving. I do see a lot of generosity here with this energy, but I would be careful with this because all is not what it seems when it comes to your giving energy. Okay, so I would be careful about people doing free things for you, because nothing is free. I would be careful about giving to other people, because I feel like, you know, they could be telling you what you want to hear at this time and telling you some good sob story, and you're believing their sob story and you're kind of like running with it, and really that's not the truth. So I would be careful here. Somebody's going to take advantage of you financially. The Seven of Coins, you can be, and you may notice that too. You may notice that because either you're not going to get your thank you or things are going to transpire. So you can be reevaluating your relationships. The Page of Coins, some of you could be getting another source of income at this time with this energy. I feel like some of you are going to go sober and quit your partying ways at this time and kind of settle down a little bit here with this energy. I do see this could be a start of a new source of income coming your way as well. The Five of Cups, could have like regrets. Some of you, you're not thinking logically about money, so I would stop intriguing your South Node, because everything could be fine. It's just that your lack consciousness is there, and there's no way to talk you out of your lack consciousness because you're too much based on your reality. This would be a great time to look beyond your six senses and kind of focus on the things that you can control and not focus so much on the things you can't control at this time, okay? The Nine of Cups, my yes card. So whatever you're thinking about and heavy on your mind, you're not going to do it in the month of September, but I do see that the answer is yes, but you're still going to mull it over. The Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing as well. The Two of Cups, I do feel like for some of you here that you're not thinking logically at this time, so you need to watch your emotional self, okay? Some of you, I feel like you're rehashing the past at this time with this energy here. Some of you may actually be rehashing the past and past fights with other people in your life at this time. I do feel like this could also be dealing with obsessive thinking at this time. you not being happy at this time with this energy. I do see a love relationship here as well, and I do feel like there could be like a lot of regrets because of that love relationship, a lot of shoulda woulda couldas here with this energy. So I feel like if you're married, you're kind of like taking it out on your partner at this time because you're wishing to be with the other person. For others of you, this could be you still giving life to certain situations from the past and bringing up the past, or vice versa. Somebody else is going to bringing up the past, and they're not over the past with this energy, and they're not ready to move on from this. So I feel like you could be fighting with other family members, or you're not on speaking terms with them. The Three of Wands, I feel like this is an emotionally confusing time for you with the Three of Wands and the Three of Cups. The Eight of Swords, yeah, I feel like, you know, during this time period is not the easiest energy time. You're really stuck in your feelings at this time. You're very sensitive during this time period. Saturn in retrograde may actually drive you a little bit crazy. And this is like a lot of like reevaluating things. This is a lot of regrets going on here and being in your feelings with this energy, okay? So I do feel like that's going to be coming up this month for you. The Six of Wands. Alrighty. So this tells me that that fortune brings about healing. So your money situation is going to get better, career is going to get better, and it's going to bring about healing for you. So you're able to move on from the past with this energy eventually, okay? Because of the success that is coming towards you, you're able to heal during this time period, okay? For some of you here, this is an emotionally confusing time for you, and you keep getting stuck somewhere in your life at this time, okay? Others of you, I do feel like this is a time period where you are fine financially, but yet you want to go there into that lack consciousness. The Three of Swords, yeah, the Three of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups, a very emotionally confusing time for you. You may get kicked out of certain situations. You may leave certain situations behind. This could be related to your relationships, not like with careers. Some of you could be getting kicked out of a group or organization here. I do see an ex coming back into your life, dealing with separation and loss. This could be shoulda, coulda, regrets, and then somebody passing away, and then you wishing that you could have took things back, or you could have said things differently at this time, and kind of like regretting that, okay? So I would be careful with your relationships this month. The Two of Wands, there is recognition and success. You're very cerebral in your head at this time. The Queen of Wands, I do see another source of income coming in. I do see that the universe is being very generous with you, believe it or not. This is a great time for manifestation. This is a great time for positive thinking with this energy as well. Those of you who are artists and entertainers, I feel like you could be getting work this month with this energy as well. So I do see that. The Hermit card, I feel for some of you here that this is a time of emotional validation of some kind coming your way. Also a time of stability coming your way as well. Some of you could be really delving into your studies and focusing on school during this time period as well. Others of you could be keeping yourself very busy and away from the home, just so you could stay away from home and focusing just on solely on your career at this time. The Eight of Wands, I do see traveling coming up, but this could be happening later in the month with this energy. I also see a long distance relationship. Okay, this could also be a new contact. Some of you, I feel like this could be a new love, but this could be also an emotionally confusing time because you may be already in a relationship at this time with this energy, and it could be like a lot of factors. It could be an age difference. It could be assets that's keeping you in a relationship, but you're not ready to leave, or this person is not ready to leave because they're overthinking, overanalyzing, and making a lot of excuses for themselves. Plus, they're super indecisive with all the planets in Libra at this time. So this person is not making any choices to leave a situation at this time. The Queen of Coins, I see more money, more responsibilities. I feel that for some of you, you could be traveling to Los Angeles. I don't know why that's focus. I feel for others of you, you could be very giving with this energy, or other people are going to be taking care of you financially here and helping you get back on your feet. For some of you, this could be like you benefiting from your partner at this time financially. So that's more than likely why you don't want to leave the relationship. because this person provides stability to you and the other person is not so stable. Okay, I do see more money and more responsibilities coming to you. The 5 of Coins, you're very ambitious for power at this time with this energy. The 8 of Cups, I feel like you can be over your relationship at this time with this energy as well. The 10 of Wands, you can be taking on more responsibilities, or this is just you feeling the weight of that relationship at this time and not wanting to be in it. Or this could be like your mental health, and you could be putting a lot of pressure on yourself and just kind of like overthinking, overanalyzing things. Some of you could be breaking free from emotional attachments this month and liberating yourself from emotional bonds. But it looks like it's more of a thought than an action. It's not something that you're going to do right away. Some of you will. Some of you will get kicked out of the situation. You know, others of you will stay in it. But I do feel like this is an emotionally heavy time for some of you here as well that requires careful navigation. So you're really fighting with somebody at this time with this energy here, and you're trying to be as strategic as possible with this energy, okay, in navigating this relationship. The Knight of Wands, fortune bubbling over. For some of you here, I see you going on a getaway trip with your partner at this time, or you're playing fake with your partner and you're going to go on a vacation with your partner, but you're not happy in the relationship, okay? You're not like attracted to this person. There's no sexual connection, spiritual connection, emotional connection. You're just going through the emotions of things and kind of forcing the feelings out of you. I feel also for others of you, this could be an engagement happening for you. For others of you, this could be like flirting turns into dating. So love could be fun. I do see fortune bubbling over during this time period. I do see this being a great time for those of you in media and social media, or creators or creative designers. It's a beautiful energy time for you. So business could be picking up during this time. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Help my channel grow. I'm still at 4,244 subscribers. I would like to be at 5,000 subscribers. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm going on to Libra. So kisses. Mwah.